Dragon's Dogma 2. Man, we got a lot of things to talk about. Microtransactions, bad ports, and we cannot forget Bixicle. It'll make more sense in the video. Well, I finished it. As someone who doesn't get early access and sponsors from gaming companies, I can honestly speak freely on this game, nor do I want their dirty ass money, because some of us reviewers have some integrity, because in this video, I am about to be ghetto in this beach. So, sit down, get some popcorn, and let's discuss Capcom's open world RPG, Dragon's Dogma 2. First off, I just want to say, I have never had a game be so mixed that I am still not sure what side I'm on while making this video. The game has moments that have me like this, but then also feeling like this. Now, for a AAA game that is charged at $70, is it worth it? No. But is it a bad game? Also, no. Let me explain. So let's talk about the best thing in the game, which is the gameplay, obviously. The fighting is straight up fun. Creating a party of characters and being able to pick up things in the game and having the ability to chuck them is pretty cool. Valkyrie, catch Amelia. You moved. Why did you move? You also fight a variety of enemies coming from big and small sizes. Having the ability to jump on a boss's back and seeing all the destruction that is going on is so fucking cool, man.
Wow, that is delicious.
Also, another thing that I found pretty unique is if you fall from somewhere high and your party member is on the bottom, they'll literally catch you. That is so cool, man. I also love the skill trees for the classes and the upgrade system because it kept my interest throughout the whole game. I also did spend a lot of time in the character creation because it had so much variety with some great stuff. And then it was so cool that Capcom pulled an EA and put a microtransaction in there. Now I want to talk about the pawns, which are your party members, and they're so cool. You will have the ability to create one, and the other two you will find on your journey. And if you are online, you will find ones that other people have created. Which, side note, I want to introduce my two characters, Bixicle and Armsicle. They're the best and the best. There's no debate. I don't want to see anything in the comments. There's no debate. They're the best and the best.
And to use the knowledge we glean in these distant worlds to your
The journeys you will have to go on have to be planned, because if you forget a campsite, you're going to be in a rude awakening, because you won't be able to regenerate all your health once you're damaged. So basically your maximum health capacity will be lowered until you rest at a campsite or at an inn in a village. The thing you're going to have to take priority is the stamina bar, because if you don't, you will be staggered, and then if you're staggered, you will definitely die, which you will find more annoying outside the combat than inside the combat. Like, do you not expect me to sprint to a waypoint that is across the map? Alright, we'll discuss more of that later. Now, another thing that I found pretty unique was the passage of time on certain quests and items, and how most things in the area are pretty interactive. So yeah, gameplay, dope, superior. Okay, no problem with that. Now let's discuss the things I have mixed feelings about. The world. In games, the world plays a crucial role in creating an immersion that will also draw newcomers and keep the old players happy. Now, the world in this game is pretty average. It's not bad, but there's nothing that really stands out. So once you're in there for like 12 hours, it's not gonna have the same pull it did in the beginning, especially when half of the game is you walking. Not sprinting, guys, walking. I would fucking kill for a game to have a controversy for having a horse, like Red Dead Redemption 2, than not having a fucking horse at all, man. Because the pacing on some of these spots is so drawn out. I feel like my issue with the world came up when the game never took priority in setting up areas. Usually games will discuss the importance of certain areas in the plot to hype it up. For example, in one of my favorite games, Borderlands 2, when you have to find Sanctuary, the way the story took priority in it to discuss the importance just makes it have more value. But in Dragon's Dogma 2, it's more of an afterthought. You just went there because you needed to continue the plot, and it just so happened to be in that area. And you will notice that when you're playing the game, because very few areas will play a crucial role in the story. The game is very safe, because if you played any other RPG game, you won't hate it, but it doesn't have a lot of things that will pull you in. I've seen most Steam reviews say the game is a better version of the original, with improved fighting and graphics. The idea is the game feels like it is a safe experience for old players, but won't really be a game where it takes a lot of risk. And now I gotta talk about this fast travel system. Oh my goodness, this thing is so annoying, especially early and mid game. Basically, you have to find a crystal port in an area you want to fast travel to, if it has it. Then, you have to find these fast travel stones. because you can't fast travel to the port. You have to use the stone to fast travel to the port. But the item is a rare drop, and Capcom knows that because they put some microtransaction on it too. So I hope you enjoy a lot of walking early game.
Hey fellas, look what I found in my pocket!
And there are main missions that you have to go to 3 different points. I wish, since they knew about the fast travel system, could I at least have unlimited stamina when I'm walking across the map when there's no enemies. I think that's a fair trade, because some of the main missions, you will walk across the entire map, okay, to a person that will give you 4 sentences and point you in a direction of another person where you mostly get the mission from. Oh my god, guys, I absolutely forgot. They have a place where you can purchase these stones. My bad. I'm a terrible reviewer. I forgot it. But there is a twist. You don't unlock it till you unlock the second area in the game. That's basically like, let's say 12 to 18 hours in the game. Yeah. Then you unlock this place that sells the fast travel stones. Because fast travel is not important in early game, you idiots. What the hell y'all thinking? Yeah, they knew about that. They want you to buy those crystals. Yeah, you sleazy Capcom. Another system that is annoying is the save system. So basically, the game has automatic save, and if you die, you will respawn to your recent save point with less maximum capacity health. Okay, so if you keep dying, you basically have no health, right? But they have this other option where you can go back to the last time you rest at an inn, which is stupid, because an inn are places that are in villages or the capital. But the thing is, when you're on your journey, you will rest at campsites. Why do I have to start all over at the beginning? Why couldn't I just respawn back at my campsite? Get what I'm saying? It seems like, why don't you just have save slots? That will make the game a whole lot easier. Even the oldest RPGs have save slots, and I don't know why a game in 2024 doesn't include save slots. Alright, now that we got all that out of the way, let's talk about side content. Now, if I told you a game's side content is generic quests with more of a focus being on the reward than the emotional value, what word would you describe it as? That means it's not bad, but it's not great. I did not find any standout side missions. None. I can't even remember who gave me half the quest. Just that I did get a lot of money and XP from them. Which sucks, because side content is crucial in creating an experience for the player to gravitate more and having more value in the world. And this one doesn't have anything that makes me want to go explore more with the side content. Just that I need money and XP, because I'm a broke motherfucker in that game. Y'all know, them shits are expensive. Alrighty, this is my favorite part in games, story. Now, I want to play a game with you guys. Before I discuss the story, I want you guys to think of a game when I discuss this introduction. You are exiled from your village and sent somewhere else, probably put to death. You have a power inside you that can challenge the gods. Suddenly, a big beast causes chaos everywhere and you escape. And then you meet up with people who will help you get to the capital. It's really funny how that sounds very similar to, a game that was released a long time ago. The story has that issue that Starfield and Hogwarts Legacy had, where you remember characters for more of their role rather than the character itself. That means the character in this story don't have much life, and there are a lot of moments where the story just can't stand on its own. The main issue is you won't really have build up with most of these characters, because once you're done with that quest in that area, bye-bye, gone, get out of here, we're on to the next guy. Okay, Rogue, you may begin. Nah, this guy isn't in the game. Who the fuck's this guy? Get him out. I don't know who he is. Who's she? She's definitely fancy. She was in the capital. Yeah. I don't know her name, but she was in the capital. I know that. Oh, I know him. Yeah, that's G-Man. That's Grant. I got all my quests from him in the beginning. Yeah, that's G-Man Grant. I know him. Rogue, no, it's not Grant. It's Brant. Stupid idiot. Story to stand out, we have to have characters that are unique and that we love, so it can make the experience feel more new. Like I previously said, the game feels like it is a very safe game, and it has that sequel syndrome. We all know this, where it knows why people played the original, but it won't try to wow you into playing this over, say, other RPG games. The number 2 on this title makes people want to play this more than what it really has. Because if I were to change this to Kingdom Arise 2, no one would be talking about this game. There comes a point where I believe gamers have hope for a day where a game will be like these masterpieces, so they'll try to upsell themselves just to try to recapture the joy. Especially on this fucking site. Oh man, I lose brain cells on this site. The final thing we need to discuss is microtransactions. They're getting heat for this. Okay, here's my take. Capcom has had these microtransactions in their single player projects before. As someone who played multiple of their games, I'm not surprised. But we need to keep this in mind. When a company places a price tag on something, what do they want from you? Your money, of course. So, they know there is value in the shortcuts and advantages in certain parts of their game because they know it's bad. Like charging for fast travel items or res stones, like that's sleazy, bro. You're trying to sleaze into my wallets because you know how crucial those are to my adventure. So whenever a company places the price tag, just keep this in mind. Why do they believe they can make money off this? In conclusion, Capcom's open world RPG Dragon's Dogma 2 feels like a very safe bet for RPG fans, with an incredible combat and pawn system, with it being so incredible that it can even cover up its weaker points, with that being an average story and average side content. I'm gonna go 7 out of 10, and I would say wait till this game's half off. Also, lastly, like, when will there be a day when the PC ports will work on day one? Like, this is goddamn ridiculous. Like, holy shit, man. Like, what happened? Who burnt the meal on that? Like, oh my god, that is blasphemy, stupidity. That just pisses me off so goddamn bad. Hey, what's up, guys? I appreciate you guys' support on the last videos, man. It's been rough, but I appreciate you guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. If I caused a war or I cooked. 50-50 try. I mean, it's mixed. Anyway, I will see you all in the next one.